Savage Omega came out a couple months ago, and I've hunted him and all. I've had my time with Omega, trust me. It was an experience, dude. He is difficult, very difficult. I hunted him. I carded many times, and I was thinking, is it even a fun fight? So Gogmazios comes out in like a week or so, and I want Gogmazios to be a demon, yo. I want him to be a demon. I want him to be difficult, but I don't want him to be difficult like Omega in a way. I want him to be fun difficult. Listen, I don't really mind a boss being hard. Of course it has to be hard, otherwise where's the challenge? But I start contemplating if the boss is just bullshit. You have to make it fun and hard. In my opinion, I think Omega exceeds the level of bullshit that makes this hunt just unfun. But let's just talk about the general stuff of Monster Hunter real quickly. There's always going to be debates if the new Monster Hunter is easy or hard. That's just how it is. Some might say the game is too easy or too hard, and you can't appease both sides, dude. Other than the performance of Wilds, I think the game is great. You know, the old generation of Monster Hunter really had me appreciating the hunts in the new gen. All I see is kind of just hate over every other like new Monster Hunter installment. I understand that some people are nostalgic, but low-key, some people hate on like the new installments, like they don't even like Monster Hunter to begin with. When Wilds came out, a lot of people were saying it was really easy, and some people dropped the game because of that. The performance reasons, obviously, we're not going to ignore that. But I think the game's difficulty was fine then. I think they should have eased in new players so that they can get familiar with the core gameplay loop and then start prioritizing the fans. I think a good way they did this was making low rank a story mode and then making higher rank just classic Monster Hunter. Hunt shit, rank up until you find an urgent quest. Cool. Did good on that. But I wish the story mode didn't hold your hand. Like, there was excessive hand holding in the low rank mode. But other than that, I haven't seen the appreciation for how much better designed the monsters are in new generation Monster Hunter. I cannot stress this enough. Monster Hunt designs have never been better than this. You want an example here? Gorn Magala. Gorn Magala in old generation, and once you fought him, he had a very predictable pattern. I think that's the main issue with him. But when they added him to Wilds, they made him very tricky. He wasn't overly bullshit, but he was still tricky. He didn't have a frame 1 charge forward at you move. He doesn't even need it, because monsters are better designed. Almost every monster in Origin had this fuck ass charge forward at you that had like 2 star frames, maybe even none. It was irritating, but you cannot tell me if they kept those moves now, people would be happy. Bird Wyverns are prime examples. The only reason why some Bird Wyverns like Yan Kitku or Yan Garuga was hard in low rank was because they just ran forward at you and then they spam it. You get stunned and then you die. They're easy in Wilds because you can actually react to them now. They're easy in Wilds because, not because Wilds made them easier, it's because they had better hitboxes, better frame data, better windows for you to react. So that's why monsters have never been better. I'm not saying old gen monsters suck. There's some like really good monsters like Brachydios, Mitsune, Valstrex, Narakuga, but some really could use the enhancements of new generation Monster Hunter. Imagine if they added Euclonus to Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Euclonus sucks complete ass. I don't care. He is a bum monster. I don't want to hear any glaze for Euclonus. My brother, he is just a moving turd. And he has like ice beams, which is cool, I guess. But there's virtually nothing that like distinguishes him from other monsters. He's literally just Gammoth, but like he walks a little bit faster. Bro, they be hyping him up in GU like he's some world level threat. Like he moving like Fatalis. Dude, this guy does nothing. But here's where Wilds comes into play. Wilds can transform Euclonus into a whole different fight. Guaranteed. Like, Euclonus in old gen, he just moves forward, jumps from ice to ice, and that's it. Throws a couple of snowballs. That's it. That's all he does. He's not even cool whatsoever. But let's talk about Omega from Final Fantasy. I'm just gonna say right now, Omega's a little bullshit. He's hard, but not for good reasons, and he's kind of boring. The issue doesn't lie within the difficulty. It is okay for some fights to be really hard, but it gets to a point where the hunt isn't even fun. He's a monster that I low-key don't ever want to hunt again. I beat them all. I beat him, right? I hunted him solo with support members and with some friends, but it was painful. But let's go on to why he's shitty. Let's just go all over the dumb attacks he has. Let's start with the laser beam. There's nothing inherently wrong with this attack besides one thing. Why can it stun? Listen, I have like 460 defense, right? Not bad. I have divine protection, defender meal, so I'm like, okay, if it's gonna one-shot me anyway without divine protection, why does it proc stun? Why can't it proc stun? I think that's just a stupid effect, right? And when you're stunned, he's 99% of the time gonna do that move where he charges up and blitz through the map and hits you with his big ass body, so you're cooked anyway. And both of those moves can one-shot you. So I don't understand why you'd be able to be I can't even talk. I don't understand why you'd be able to be stunned from that. Second move, mustard bomb. God damn the mustard bomb. The mustard bomb ain't even the issue. It's the lingering flames on the ground. Those flames do so much damage. I am convinced that they are the flames of fucking Fatalis. I am convinced Fatalis went in there every time Omega uses the mustard bomb, and you know he does a little breath on the ground. Like, dude, the worst part about them is they last so long. There could be up to 3 of them on the map. And there's another factor that's even worse, is that when you're so locked in and you're like going blow for blow with Omega, you don't even notice that you have 1 centimeter of a toe on the fire. So you're just done. The HP goes down so fast before you even notice, right? And when you do notice, you're probably on 1 HP or already dead. And also, for Savage Omega, throw any fun builds you have. Everything is going into the defensive decorations. Buddy, you need stun resistance. Buddy, you need bind resistance. Buddy, you need divine protection. Buddy, you need a lot of defense. You probably need more decorations. I don't know. Speaking of stun resistance, this move where like Omega freaks out frantically and starts jumping around. This shit shouldn't even exist. This move is a straight bullshit. You just straight up have to run away on your sacred, and if he catches you with the move, just pray you get out of it in time. Like, it's either you get tremored, like where you stumble, or you get stunned, or like the flame, the rotating flame hits you when you're trying to run away with the sacred. It's actually over. You have to run before you have to run on startup. Like, once he starts tweaking out, call the sacred, run away. But one of the worst attacks Omega has is the MRV missile. The MRV missile is probably one of those dangerous attacks if it catches you lacking. Once it catches you once, bro, you're actually done, because the animation of the missile hitting the ground is faster than you recovering from the hit, getting back on your feet. On your feet. So what Omega could do is drop another missile, which then catches you again, and then you die. Because the missiles come out faster than you recover. And when you recover, the missiles are going to hit you. And I don't think you can just lay on the ground. I think it'll just kill you. I'm not sure. I might have to check that. And also, the MRV missile is a big ass time waster. You most likely have to run away for a bit to evade the missiles, or you can just perfect block them. But you could probably perfect block them or just counter them. And he does this so many times. It's such a time waster. There's only 35 minutes, so you don't have a lot of time. And you're gonna be, and like in the last phase of the fight, you're gonna be crunching for time. Like, you're gonna be praying that he just dies. And let's talk about the worst thing they have curated about this guy. Nursilla. Nursilla is the DPS check for Omega, but oh my god, Nursilla is such a fucking cunt. No, I cannot defend Ursula, and I will not defend Ursula. What were they thinking? That DPS check is not fun, bro. You better pray Ursula stays in one place and doesn't do some fuck ass Spider-Man shit, bro. Ursula did not need any of those laser beams, and she'd be spamming the hell out of them too, bro. And Ursula is worse than Omega. I think Ursula is worse than Omega. Ursula was one of the easiest characters in the game. Even in Ultra, he wasn't even that hard. But all of a sudden, once he gets the Omega buffs, bro, all these lasers, bro, he's the second coming of Fatalis, bro. And on top of that, if you miss this bullshit DPS check, Omega gets stronger. I have a lot of defense, right? Divine Protection didn't kick in. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna Sheath counter his Mach 10, move forward, charge at you, move. Right? Okay. I missed the Sheath counter. It's okay. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Probably took a little bit damage. 70% HP. No, I get one shot. I just die. That's not fun, bro. If you fail the DPS check, bro, you better play like Ultra Instinct Goku. Not take one single hit. It's generally over if you one tap. Bro, if he touches you, bro, it's actually over. But that's just my thoughts on Wilds and Omega right now. I hope Gogmazios is like... I don't hope he's bullshit like Omega. I hope that he's tricky. Omega is just... I don't know. He's just not fun to me. That's just how I feel. I think a lot of his moves are I can't even talk. I think a lot of his moves are really cheap. But I hope Gogmazios is really hard, but he's forgiving. If you know what I mean. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments. Every opinion is accepted. Don't be afraid to share out. I really enjoy reading opinions, and it also makes my day that you watched the video. If you watched the video, let me know, and there'll probably be more. Peace, yo. Subscribe, like, share it up. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys.